Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Commodores offense will start this game off with the football. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. They'll go right back to it. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. The quick out. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. He leaves it with his back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the run. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Auburn's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stand on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He's got it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Reads it, fires complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Vaughn. Throws to the wideout. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Quick completion on the out. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Working that left side now.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Down 6-3 early, they'll try to put together a drive to take the lead. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast. He knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Quarterback may change this route. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. It's complete on the right side. Lots of room to run. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's a great job of the defense turning the page. You just gave up a big completion. You come right back here. You defend another shot down the field. That should hopefully give him a little bit of confidence.
Going to swing it on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be 3rd down.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Dropping back, it's Vaughn. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. It's complete to the right. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They want to run it left here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Vaughn. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Right back to the well. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws to the tight end. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Backs looking for the goal line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've stalled out a bit in the red zone. Just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips. Now to get it in on 2nd and goal. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. He'll sneak it. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held him so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality, and they pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. They want to throw it. Quick strike complete. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Vaughn. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. to the air on first down. Got a man in the middle. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact
he's looking deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He'll take another shot here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. The Commodores will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something.
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. Wants to throw. It's Vaughn. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Auburn. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got his man quickly. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him?
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Spits it out to the back. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Commodores are on the move. He'll try the left side. Breaks the tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's got it on the move. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release by the QB. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's a first down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They've got to start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
He wants to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Vaughn. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's going to fire deep. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Vaughn. Gets it out fast.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown, we need a two-point conversion, but you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent, plenty of time still left on the clock. Dink and dunk if you need to. Take what the defense gives you.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. You know, people like to make fun of quarterbacks, call them soft. They're nuts. He knew he was going for it all. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The handoff keep working on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the left side. There he goes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Finds the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this.
Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. How about this? These guys are going for 2. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
27.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone, and something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Vaughn. Makes the grab down the middle.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to...
He lost one down the sideline. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Here's a throw downfield late. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
It's not over yet. There's still a little bit of time on the clock. Obviously, that score gives you a chance, but man, oh man, do you need some miracles to happen some way to get this football back and do some damage with it.
The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked him right down the middle. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. One more play to pad the stats. Scanning the field, it's Vaughn. Rushes on him. He's taking the deep shot. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.